The other semifinal matchup kicks off at Mahaka Square in North Jakarta as the defending champion Indonesia Warriors take to their home court against the Westports Malaysia Dragons. The Dragons without starting center Marcus Hubbard due to illness, and the Warriors were quick to capitalize as John Smith gets ahead of everyone for the opening score of the game.
Who loses the handle? Chris Daniels with the steal, quickly gets it up to John Smith.
There you go.
And that one's good.
There it is. You know, and again, we just saw 2 turnovers right off the bat.
Early turnovers for Malaysia, and that leads to easy baskets the other way. Mario Wusong puts Indonesia up by 5.
And Seal will get it back to Melton, who great pass.
Great ball movement leads to a two-handed finish by Gavin Edwards. But the Warriors also passing the ball well. Smith with a backdoor cut, and that puts the lead back at 5. Despite a strong opening quarter from Edwards, it's the home side who lead it 16-10 after 1. Another breakout for Smith to start the second, and the Warrior lead is up to 7. Then Setepu increases it to 9 after hitting the short jumper in the lane.
And that's good. He puts up a short jumper.
Mo Tautua gets a steal and follows it up with the hoop and the harm, but the Warriors continue to build their lead to double digits. Stan Pringle with a long 3 to beat the shot clock, and Indonesia takes a commanding 38-24 lead at the halftime break.
Well, we've only played 20 minutes of basketball, so we have to make sure that we're having our same level of intensity in the second half, and in fact probably pick it up a couple of notches. We have to make sure that we get back on defense, and they have an explosive transition game, so we need to try and slow them down a little bit, and hopefully we'll put ourselves in a position to compete by the end.
Opening minutes of the second half, and Mario Wusong increases the Warrior lead to 19 off a reverse layup. Justin Melton with a 19-point performance, but he also had 7 turnovers on the night. Dragons still down big halfway through 3. Malaysia tried to put a run together, but Indonesia is quick to snuff it out as another turnover leads to a Pringle score.
Slides in for the easy deuce.
The Warriors with an 8-0 run to close out the third as they take their biggest lead of the game at 23 after 30 minutes of play.
Just as the shot clock is winding down,
The Dragons are unable to get anything going in the fourth as they go down without much of a fight in the first game of the series. Final score in this one, 72-63 for the Indonesia Warriors to give them a 1-0 series lead. Stan Pringle with 21 points, Steve Thomas with just as many rebounds as they win the battle in the paint and on the boards the entire way.
No, I didn't expect Hubbard not to play. You know, he was sick or whatever. But it's just the beginning of the playoffs. You know, it's not over yet, so we got to stay focused.